Assalamu alaikum chat, how are you? Hope you are good. So welcome back to another stream. Okay, my first stream of Efootball 2026. So as usual, we're in Division 3. Okay, so we're in Division 3. By the way chat, how are you? Hope you are good. And thank you so much for all your support and love. So without wasting any time, let's start the live stream and focused on our rank push. Okay, so now I am quitting, I am turning off the mic and just focus on the game. This is my team.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. And he shoots! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He can run onto that. He's found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. He shifted it to the flank. Vardiol could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety. Not the most accurate pass. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Could move up a gear here. Pedri! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot!
Okay, after conceding a goal, I win the game. But my defense, what are they doing? I don't understand. Okay, first of all, I need to change the team. Base team setting because Borussia Dortmund stadium is so beautiful. Okay, so I'm not selecting Borussia Dortmund. Other, okay, now Borussia Dortmund. That's all. That's my formation 4-3-3. Okay, now what? I think we will change manager and play out wide. Okay, Ruben Amorim is the manager of Quick Counter. A team play style out wide. No, I'm putting here Cola. Bigger Cola is Cola. Okay, now let's play.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And that gets things running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And Shevchenko! Well, there's the clearance. Over to the left. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment.
He's gone for goal. Now it's Kostic. Spread it left. Now it's Kostic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tries to play it through. And the shot's on here. He's a big chance! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Van Bouten.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And that has been cut short. Rummenigge. Plays a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper's great chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
On the finish! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Shevchenko! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Shevchenko probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of...
And he shoots! And that's past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Forlan. Good ball, good take. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Decent chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Has a look and place it forward. Rummenigge! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the volley. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, important interception. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge, always onto this. And Shevchenko!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's intervened well there. Kostic. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Forlan. That's tidy. Forlan! Oh, taken with style. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Collar! And the flag has stayed. Collar! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
last game was so embarrassing, man. Opponent played with me, destroyed with 5 goals. What the F, man? What I'm doing wrong? I don't understand. But no, focus on the next game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle, and here we go. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Collar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nakata making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game. And Messi has another go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Conte! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kante wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Nakata. So what can they make of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha threads one in. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a little off target. A probing pass. Oh, there's the clearance. Plays a sharp little ball here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he was alert to it. Rafinha. Stood up well to him there. And it's been played through. Goes for a shot! It's in! Japan are level! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Caceres. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Oh, he shot a goal! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. It's going to be another throw. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kohler has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Goes looking wide. It's a promising position. And the shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, what has happened here? He's gone for goal. He's done very well to get to that.
Kohler is offering a wry smile there.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Borussia Dortmund really will have to throw everything at this now. Bayer clears. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is just Bellingham! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That's a throw. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Dembele. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's run loose here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So we're up and running. Nicely aimed pass. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, how often do you see that?
Kohler clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
That looks a good ball through. Musiala! Goal! Belgium! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nakata. Adams spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Alvarez. And he plays one through. Great chance! Serginho's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nakata.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're quick to get it back. Borussia Dortmund are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Deftly away. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. And he was quick to react. And that was very necessary. Adams. Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ødegaard proves just a little... Gets his head on it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
This is Belgium's chance to counter-attack. And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! And he can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? That's a cute ball. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, there's the clearance. Conte. No way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, what about this cross? And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, they've got it again. No, it's come to nothing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The message is clear. None shall pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shot at goal! And it's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. Beckham! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. He's had a shot! Goal! Belgium! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. He's tried one!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he's gone backward here. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Tchouaméni clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that is a little undercooked.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he thumps it clear. Beckham. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Belgium can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly...
Oh, what has happened here? And Beckham! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Belgium could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Lovely. David Villa! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them.
And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure that
Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, he's got space here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Shot could be... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bale. That's very neat. Here's a chance. Oh, it's a beauty. A finish right from the top drawer. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Son Heung-min. And they win it back again. Ødegaard. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. He gets big! And he thumps it clear. And he's managed to gift it back. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. And Hullet! And he's there to belt it away. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. No changes at the interval from either side. Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Back into the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bebeto. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, super. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Now opponent will leave the match because he knew PesAli is back in form and he is destroying the lobby. So that's why he will leave. Okay, come on. I just going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. As usual, I will tell you. Okay, that's a good team for us and our team. Okay.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Knocks it into space. And he's heaved it away. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. That's a nicely weighted pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Baggio looking to get on the end of this. Belletti. It's played through for him. Bale! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? It's Bale! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Olise. Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Great vision. Very nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. He is through here. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Adams. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Ah, it looks a good ball through. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. He's come in hard.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's decided to go for it. It's anyone's ball now. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! No mistake! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time and...
It's Bale! Aimed beyond the defence. Wilshere. Borussia Dortmund are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Shoots! And another try! And yes, it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Now, who's going to... That's another chance! Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Dembele! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's been cut out. Well played. Played out to the left flank. Batistuta. Danger averted for now. And this is Dembele. Shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they...
Come on guys, that's all for today because I have to go work soon. Inshallah I will do the live stream on in late night, so please I have a request, everybody like, follow the stream, and thank you so much. That's all from my side. Hope you